After weeks of worry and speculation, Yoona's recovery has finally brought smiles back to the faces of fans around the world, and what followed her release from the hospital was something that no one expected but everyone secretly hoped for. Junho and Yoona, the beloved King the Land co-stars and rumored real-life couple, have reportedly flown to Paris for a quiet, private vacation. A trip that has quickly become the talk of both K-drama and global entertainment communities. It all began just days after news broke that Yoona had been discharged from the hospital following a sudden health scare that left fans anxious and heartbroken. During her hospitalization, Junho was frequently spotted visiting her, bringing flowers, handwritten notes, and even meals he cooked himself. Acts of affection that melted fans' hearts and fueled even more speculation about the depth of their relationship. So when the pair were later spotted at Incheon International Airport, dressed casually but traveling together under low-key disguises, fans immediately knew something special was happening. According to eyewitnesses, Yoona appeared radiant yet relaxed, dressed in a cream trench coat, jeans and a beige cap. Junho walked beside her, subtly protective, wearing a dark hoodie, sunglasses, and a cap pulled low over his face. The two moved quietly through the terminal, avoiding attention, but their chemistry was impossible to miss. Junho was seen carrying Yoona's small travel bag, and there was a moment when Yoona turned to him with a soft smile, the kind that spoke of gratitude, care, and quiet love. Within minutes, photos of them boarding the same flight to Paris began circulating online, setting off a storm of excitement and adoration. When fans realized their destination, social media erupted. Hashtags like #JunYona in Paris, #HealingTrip, and #King the Land couple abroad quickly trended across multiple platforms. Fans from around the world began piecing together flight details, potential hotel stays, and even fan accounts from France, claiming to have spotted them strolling through the romantic streets of Montmartre and Le Marais. While neither of their agencies confirmed the trip, several credible sources in the entertainment industry hinted that this was indeed a private vacation meant for rest and healing. Once in Paris, Junho and Yoona seemed determined to keep things simple and genuine. They reportedly stayed at a small boutique hotel rather than a luxury chain, opting for quiet mornings and private sightseeing rather than glamorous public appearances. A few fan photos leaked online, discreetly, taken from afar, showing the pair walking hand in hand along the Seine River, dressed comfortably, enjoying croissants and coffee from a local cafe. In one clip, Junho is seen tucking a strand of Yoona's hair behind her ear as she laughs, shyly, a moment so tender that fans couldn't help but call it straight out of a romance film. Another report claimed that the couple visited the Musée d'Orsay, spending over an hour admiring art and discussing their favorite pieces. They were like any other couple, quiet, happy, completely in their own world, said one museum visitor who happened to recognize them. Yoona looked healthy and peaceful, and Junho couldn't take his eyes off her. It was obvious that he's been her biggest support through everything. Their evenings, according to sources close to the entertainment circle, were filled with intimate dinners and late-night walks. Junho, known for his thoughtful gestures, allegedly planned the trip as a surprise for Yoona, a way to help her unwind and heal after her difficult hospital stay. He wanted her to rest without the pressure of cameras or work, one insider revealed. He knows how much Yoona loves Paris. She's mentioned it several times in interviews, and he wanted to give her a peaceful escape, even if just for a few days. Double quotes. The pair were also spotted dining at a small French restaurant tucked away in the Latin Quarter. One fan who happened to be nearby described seeing them laughing over dessert. Yoona looked happy, really happy, they said. Junho was teasing her about something, and she couldn't stop smiling. You could tell they have this natural, effortless connection that's beyond acting. And while fans have always been known for their detective skills, Junho and Yoona's Paris vacation seemed to confirm what many have believed for months, that their bond has evolved from on-screen chemistry to real, genuine affection. It's not just about the rumored romance. It's about how the two have supported each other through thick and thin. Junho's consistent care during Yoona's hospital stay, followed by this thoughtful Paris getaway, paints a picture of a man deeply devoted to her well-being. What makes their story even more touching is the way they've handled it, with grace, humility, and a quiet sense of authenticity. Neither has felt the need to publicly flaunt or deny their closeness. Instead, they've chosen to live it sincerely away from the spotlight. And that decision, in itself, has earned them even more respect from fans and fellow celebrities alike. By the time they were spotted heading back to the airport for their return flight, Yoona looked healthier and glowing, her usual sparkle fully restored. Junho, ever the gentleman, carried her bag once again and was seen guiding her through the crowd, ensuring she was comfortable. A small but heartwarming moment caught on camera showed him reaching for her hand as they walked toward their gate. And though both wore masks, the affection between them was impossible to hide. The couple's Paris vacation has since been dubbed by fans as the healing trip. It wasn't a glamorous media stunt or a luxury escape. It was a quiet, sincere act of care and love. It reminded fans that, behind the fame, the flashing cameras, and the headlines are two people who genuinely look out for each other. In interviews prior to her hospitalization, Yoona had mentioned how she admired people who brought light and calmness into her life. Sometimes the most meaningful things are the simple ones: a warm conversation, a moment of peace, or someone who stands by you quietly, she had said. Many fans now believe that person for her is Junho. Their Paris trip may have been private, but its meaning resonated deeply with fans everywhere. After everything she went through, seeing her happy and healthy again, and with Junho by her side, it feels like a happy ending we all needed, one fan wrote on Twitter. Another commented, "They don't need to say anything. Their actions speak louder than words. Double quotes. And perhaps that's what makes Lee Junho and Yoona's story so special. It's not about public declarations or flashy romance. It's about genuine connection, quiet strength, and the kind of love that heals." Now back in Seoul, the two stars are expected to resume their individual schedules. But insiders hint that their bond has only deepened through this experience. Whether they ever officially confirm their relationship or continue keeping it private, fans will always remember the Paris chapter as a moment that captured the true essence of their connection. Pure, tender, and real. So what do you think, fans? Was this Paris trip a quiet romantic escape or just a heartfelt friendship moment between two stars who truly care for each other? Share your thoughts below in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the latest updates on Lee Junho, Yoona, and all your favorite K-drama stars. Because if Paris was just the beginning, their story might be turning into the most beautiful love story of all time.